Hi everyone. I'm James, and I I have some addictions. Hidden lightning, silent thunder, still wind, quiet storm. Ah, that's better. Screw your chip, Addictions Anonymous. Good evening, everybody. I am the Quiet Storm, and today I'm going to be talking to you about addiction. In case you all weren't aware, I am a flawed little humanoid just like everybody else. One of my flaws is that I fall victim to several addictions in my daily life. Let me first off say that addiction is nothing to be blatantly ashamed of, but it is something that needs to be addressed in all our lives. Now, I'm sure some of you are playing the psychic card right now. I'd be an idiot to say that nobody out here is thinking, oh, he's a fat guy, his biggest addiction must be food. Ha! Wrong. At least in the here and now, you're wrong. In the past, food was a huge addiction for me, but I've been able to overcome it. Sadly, food was replaced with something that's just as bad, if not worse. Yes, everyone, my biggest addiction is caffeine. And I suppose I could say diet soda, but all in all, it's the caffeine that proves as my vice. Some of you probably think, oh, caffeine, that's not that bad. I like my espresso in the morning, etc., etc. No, this is pretty bad. I'm sure my addiction isn't the worst out there, but needing at least a 2 liter of Diet Mountain Dew a day to keep from falling asleep behind the wheel is a pretty big deal. Let me do the math for you there. I am dependent on, bare minimum, 300 milligrams of caffeine per day to function like a normal human. I typically have more than that. On a good day, I'll have 3 cans of Diet Mountain Dew for breakfast, a can for lunch, and a chain of caffeine once I get home from school. I don't think it's that I need caffeine to survive. I just believe it's the dependency upon it that causes my problem. The way I got started on the caffeine and soda in general was late in 2014, which I'll explain in more detail in my story, which, if you'll remember, is the last week of January. I started with regular hard soda, as I'll call it, ingesting possibly thousands of calories a day, to the point of having chills and tremors at night. Apart from causing me to gain around 50 pounds, the heavy drinking got me quite dependent upon caffeine. But anyway, moving on from caffeine, my second big addiction is, on a much lighter note thankfully, driving. And this isn't Sunday afternoon drive addicted, it's taking the 25-mile route instead of the 6-mile route addicted. Back when I had a little more money to dedicate to gas and a car with better gas mileage, I could take these big pointless drives and it wouldn't negatively impact me. I absolutely love driving. Nature is my psychiatric medication. I love nothing better than taking a nice relaxing drive when I'm having a bad, unmotivated day. But now that I'm lucky if I get $300 a month, taking extravagant drives should be out of the picture. But it isn't. It is an addiction after all. I still take these drives while having only a quarter in the bank, and then I have to beg for gas money time after time. As far as addictions go, this is probably the one with the smallest health detriments, but it does create a significant financial burden upon myself and my mother's credit card. What I'd like to get across to you all today is that addictions are nothing to be ashamed of, but they are bad in their own ways. And we all need to try and find a way to get past our addictions. It could be like with me, going from one thing to another. But instead of going from, say, regular soda to diet soda, you could go from regular soda to flavored water or something like that. Slowly work your way away from the addiction it's not something that's easy to do just cold turkey. There always needs to be something to wean you off of what you were dependent on. And since I'm still in the process of figuring my way out of my addictions, I'm not exactly the best person to talk to about this, but I think this little bit of advice and hopefully motivation can go quite a way with all of you. But anyways, folks, that's all I had to say today. Thank you so much for watching my video if you've made it this far without clicking away. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and share if you absolutely can't resist. I am The Quiet Storm. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.